trying to make y'all comfortable.
I did.
For the record, we ain't trying to grow this done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way.
Hi, hello, welcome back to Noob Podcast. It's been a while.
Been a minute.
Today we went big.
Literally big.
The reason,
Literally big.
as you can see, we have two guests today. The initial guest was Jenil all the way, right?
Yeah.
We'll introduce him in a little bit how we know him. He's our OG friend from many years ago. He moved to Texas. So when I say when we went big, I meant to say we flew him all the way from Texas to here for tonight.
Everything is big in Texas.
Exactly. That's why I say we went big.
Tickets were not sponsored by Noob Podcast.
Oh yeah, please.
Should have, but it was declined.
So, first of all, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I know you both have subscribed our channel, so thank you. Let's start with Jenil because I know you were last minute decisions. First of all, thank you, Sagar, on showing up on the last minute.
Yeah, I did not expect. I never thought you would be our guest ever.
Yeah.
Because
Why?
we know your timing and things are just, a little bit off.
Okay.
So-
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
makes sense.
So on the backstory, Jenil said he can make it here till 6:30. I said okay. Then I was like, let's not update Sagar. Let him be here by 5:55.
I was being
He
told
was on
by-
time.
Well,
But today he surprised us. So
I was being told to respect others' time, the guest time.
Did you
So
know
I was
he
like,
was-
So what happened?
Did
What
you know he
happened
was-
was
yeah.
No, he called me. He's like, are you
Yeah.
gonna be coming for
Okay,
podcast
okay,
too?
okay.
Because I told him and I told him that he's
Yeah.
your friend.
Gotcha.
Okay, so they both are from Huke Karanna Gamna, Surat.
I think Surat thi.
Yeah, Kyati Surat thi. Huke Karan is a very popular Desi rap artist, Gujarati. So Jenil, I ran into him a couple months ago. Then I get to know him about a week ago or 2 weeks ago at Mehul's Garage. He has nice stories, what he do, how he made it here, what business he used to run. So I was like, yo, come to podcast and be like him, guys. He just said, okay. And today he's here.
Yep.
Or be
Uh,
like me. Call me at end of a minute and I'll be here.
Or
It's
that.
just a lucky.
Both is preferred.
Both is preferred, but
Yeah.
and then we have Bausar who's like a hoe, move around everywhere. I probably help him twice or 3 times to move his apartment and houses here. So he recently moved to Texas. Not recently, couple years, right?
2020, start of COVID.
Start of COVID, yeah. So quite a lot. It feels like yesterday. Who's visiting his?
Long story. We'll let you know in the podcast.
We'll let you know in the podcast.
Keep
okay?
watching.
We'll go there. So, Jenil, thanks for coming, bro.
Yeah. Thank you for
I don't think
inviting me.
so. Sandy knows anything about you. First of all,
Nah.
how old are you?
23 years old.
Oh shit.
I'll be turning 24 in September. And you know what's my birthday?
What?
9/11.
9/11. Damn. Did you get made fun of or like?
Yeah, a couple of
Joking
times
around.
when I came here.
Yeah.
Last year I had so my cousins, they were like born, raised in
Yeah.
United States, right? So when I pretty much came here, they were like, when your birthday comes? And 9/11. And I was like, they told me, you cannot celebrate. Why? I know certain things
You
happen, right? But no. You can celebrate with elders, but we can celebrate.
Yeah.
We all cousins, we can celebrate. And you know what they told me?
Yeah.
We can go to Applebee's.
What?
Only Applebee's on 9/11.
But Applebee's is the most American restaurant. If anything, then you should go to Indian restaurant
Oh,
because you
but
don't want to.
Before anything, so you didn't really knew about the significance of 9/11?
No, I know. Definitely,
Okay,
I know.
okay.
Come on,
It's
bro.
a
I was in
worldwide
5th
event.
grade in India and I,
I
knew.
know.
Yeah, yeah,
What
yeah.
That, oh
happened.
man,
The
do
terrorist
tower
attacks
gira
and I
diye
know
bhai ne.
everything. I know everything.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
So you'd already finished your school and everything by the time you come.
So when I was in India, right, I completed my bachelor's from Nirma University.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Yo, where is it? I'm sorry. I know.
it was not Nirma, right? I applied for Nirma. Actually, I did my bachelor's from Surat, and then I was, my mom never know. I never know that. So basically, we came here because of my stepdad, right? My mom and my stepdad, they met in 2016. They get married by like 2017, and then everything started kick off, like paperwork, everything.
Yeah.
But then I was like, I completed my bachelor's in 2020, right? And then I was working for my master's. And in India, to do that MBA, you gotta go for CAT. That's a entrance exam.
Yeah.
You have
Okay,
SATs,
okay.
we have CAT.
Yeah.
So I was preparing for that, and it was like COVID time, and then my dad. I used to talk with my dad every day because, like,
Biological dad?
nah, my stepdad.
stepdad,
I
okay.
mean, like, I talked with my biological dad too, but
Mhm.
at that time I was like close to my
Stepdad.
stepfather.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Because I was attending my parents' wedding.
Wedding. Yeah.
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 So I was pretty much, and then he told me to get ready to come here, right? But then COVID came, everything got stuck. Visa call, everything got stuck. Embassies was completely
Closed.
shut down.
Yeah.
And if anyone doesn't know, I want to share one thing. Like the immigrant cases, like immigrant files, like you file for your spouse, father, mother, whatever it is, it only happens in Mumbai embassy. There are 5 embassies of US in India, but this work, immigrant visa, that only happens in Mumbai.
Really?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
so people from Delhi, Kolkata,
Everyone has to
come
go to Mumbai. If they
That's
want
where I went at least.
there? I mean, I knew I went there too, but I thought
I
I went there because I was close to Mumbai.
No.
Yeah.
I-
So what?
I think it's a little different from what I've heard recently, because
When did you come here?
I came in 2023.
Okay, so that's
so
pretty
my
recent.
so my wife Nihal, as you know, she is from India. So in 2017, when I applied for her, we were trying to apply for her as a visitor visa to come here. So the whole point was,
But that was visitor visa. What I'm saying is immigrant visas.
yes. So okay,
That's not.
Yeah.
The files.
I think what he says it
came
makes
on.
sense. I just wanted to know. Like,
No.
I was surprised
After
to know
20,
this.
I think after, if you go to USCIS website, like when I was stuck, right, I was trying to contact them every day. I used to email them because I was desperate. Yo, when I'm getting my visa code, when I'm getting my visa code.
now that makes sense. Yeah, I did when I went 2009. I did go to Bombay
Yeah.
Right. I remember going to
for
Bombay.
immigration.
same.
So then I
did.
called, and then I got a mail at my home, and they said that like after 2005, they stopped like all these immigrant cases in like other embassies. So you have to go to Mumbai because that's only the case where it's gonna go. So all the immigrant cases goes to Mumbai, and and it was closed, like it was closed, shut down for like 1.5 years.
Right.
So all the cases got
Backed
backlogged.
up. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
then it was so difficult for them to,
Clear it up.
yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Eventually, I got a call, and I got a call on my mom's and dad's anniversary.
Oh shit.
That was like 4th year anniversary, and I got the visa call.
Yeah.
I was happy. I went there. They asked me a couple of questions, not me, but my
Right.
mom.
Right.
And we came here, and then I'm here.
You are the only siblings? I
No,
mean,
me. I have my sister, and I have my 2 stepsisters.
Okay.
So we family of four kids and mother father.
motherfucker.
All of you live together?
Yeah.
So-
So right now, my sister, like who's like 21-year-old, she's in New York.
Studying?
Yes, I think she's graduating next year from Stony Brook,
Yep.
and she recently got a good job there. So she's living in Long Island. Then I
good
have
place.
one more sister who's like 19. She's in Drexel.
Oh, okay.
She's turning 20 this Friday.
Oh, nice.
So she's hosting a party. If you guys want to come.
So you the eldest out of the whole
I'm
lot.
the eldest.
eldest,
Yeah, I'm the
yeah.
eldest.
It's
And
crazy
older
how
brother.
we don't have Hershit today. By the way, we miss you. He got caught up in his life
Oh, shit,
currently,
I'm representing you.
so that's why we replace with
Upgrade.
Meg. Upgrade. But and on a side note, couple of things, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy how we have 2 guests. They're both from same
Location,
location
Gujarat,
in
yeah.
India. They both speak similar Surti language. The dialogues are a little different, same language. Second thing, I never met somebody in Indian culture with a stepdad
Me neither.
or
And
a step's siblings.
Right.
So that is pretty unique to
Unique,
me.
yeah.
That must be a one hell of experience in my
Yeah,
opinion.
Yeah,
It is, it
especially
is, it
back
is.
in India,
Yeah.
right? Because here it's very common.
Nah, I know.
So back in India, how did
So I come from Surat, right?
Right.
It's so that village touch.
yeah.
That's not much in my city.
Mhm.
So I have seen a lot of cases like my friends of friends. Like I have a couple of people I know them in my circle
Back home?
who back home in India in Surat. They have been through same situation,
Gotcha.
and I have a couple of friends here too. Like they have been in the same situation.
Gujaratis?
Yeah,
Gujaratis?
Gujaratis, all
Yeah.
Gujaratis. And in my case, like I was like real young
Yeah,
when
yeah.
that happened back in the day.
Right.
When my biological father and mom, like they got
Split.
separated.
Yeah.
So it affected me,
Mm-hmm.
but I took it in a positive way.
Right.
Oh,
'Cause
that's nice,
I was
man.
seeing my mom working
Mm-hmm.
because she's the only one who raised me
Right.
up to like 21st. Whatever I did, whatever I am right now, it's just because of my mom.
Right.
What your mom do?
In India, she all right. So when my mom and dad were together, she was a principal in
Oh.
primary school, right? So she was doing good, but then all this happened. Yeah, Surat.
Which one?
She was, I think, in Lord Krishna. You don't know because was like developing. It was a small
Right,
school,
Hmm.
but then she came in. She did her stuff. Now that school has like 4 or 5 branches. But then this happened. My mom and dad, they got separated, and then my mom started everything like from zero.
Mm.
So then she started her own school,
Oh shit.
and this was in Rajan, Jangirpura.
Oh, yeah.
precise?
wow.
I don't know.
Jangirpura.
Mm-hmm.
The name of the school is Deep Mountain International Kids School, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when she started, right, it was like all on loan, finances,
Right.
everything. But then slowly, the school got developed. It was first like from KG to 5th,
Mm-hmm.
then from 5th to 8th,
Elementary
then
and
to
all.
10th. So that's how the journey went.
Yeah.
That's nice,
So-
man.
So she took
Kudos
care of
to your
that.
mom, man. Kudos to
Yeah,
your mom.
being a son of principal, you have to study, bro. In India, you have no
Yeah,
choice
you
but
have to study.
study.
Yeah.
uh,
What
That's-
is she
you ever-
here then?
Yeah, she's here.
What does she do here?
She's right now in manager in Chipotle.
Ah.
oh, nice. We pull up with 2 scoop chicken drinks.
Did you ever did you ever misuse the benefit of your mom being a principal at school?
Every time. Every day.
Mummy needs school
What do they call? What is the one Bollywood people cry about? The
Nepotism.
Nepotism.
Yeah, but yeah,
Nepotism.
when my mom had my own school, she was no more a principal. She was
Oh.
a director because she owns the school.
Yeah,
Ah.
like
So,
trusting,
you know, she
trusting
got her
different
own-
principal, but
So we had a principal,
Right,
and, that,
right.
and he was my
like board of
mom's best
directors
friend,
and all.
gotcha.
and he supported us till death.
Right, right.
Yeah, he supported my mom with everything. Like yeah, if you tell me when I was growing up, who's gonna like who I was close to was my mom and my mom's friend.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I was not close to any family member.
Right.
Because I have seen like when that happened, some people like they just want to give you advice like do
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
do
yeah,
that,
yeah.
do this. But until you don't go through with the situation,
Right.
you won't know.
No.
You know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Now that you say about it, now I know someone really close to me who has a stepmom, very close to me. I won't say name.
You don't want to say name?
I don't want to say name.
Okay.
But yeah, now that you because I'm like, this sounds a little
they here?
familiar. Are they here? They're
Mhm.
here. Everyone knows her.
Yeah, I mean,
Knows them. I'm pretty sure.
like
but
everyone.
everyone.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's why I just don't wanna. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not out there yet. I mean, of course they have kept it very pretty close knit family.
It's new.
No, pretty
Oh,
old.
then
Well,
fuck it.
It's pretty old, but yeah, I mean, I just don't know how much they would appreciate this
Right,
coming
right.
out or not because they haven't really kind of ever spoken about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just while at the functions or I found out about in a very private manner, and I do want to keep it that way.
Right.
But
Are they
I
from
mean,
Surat?
they are. Yeah, they are.
Okay, so you know them.
Yeah, you
Okay.
know them too. He knows them too.
Really?
Yeah, you know them,
The
know
fuck?
them. Like very close.
There is no way we know them, and not know about
Yeah,
that.
you know
Yeah.
them. You
Or maybe in my case, but it's possible.
I'm telling you, it's so close knit family
that who
that
knows.
you don't even realize that is what it is going on in the
Mm-hmm.
background, but it's the case that because I know it first-handed.
Right.
I'll let you know
Mm-hmm.
off,
After.
of the
Yeah.
of the record. Yeah.
But
So,
I-
go
My
ahead.
bad. I just wanted to ask: are you still in touch with your biological father?
yeah, I'm pretty
And
much.
he's in India.
Yeah, he's in India.
So you talk to him like,
We talk with each other like how you doing, how he is, and he kind of trying to tell me to not did what he did it back in the days.
Right, right.
Like,
with your okay.
yeah, because otherwise like
And
you
then
gotta,
he, if you don't mind asking, what he does in India? Like he works or
he works for Reliance
Reliance.
Industries,
Yeah.
in Surat, Hajira.
And
And he's a manager.
Damn.
oh, nice. And but did he got married again or?
Yeah, he did.
He
He
married
did.
again.
He did. Yeah,
So
long
you
time
have
back.
extended step siblings too on his
No,
side.
no.
No.
Only my mom and my step.
Mm.
I mean, my dad and my.
So he doesn't
Okay.
have any more kid.
No,
with
I'm the only one.
Mm.
Okay. What about his new wife? Do they have? Does
No,
he
yeah, they have kids, but
That's your step siblings.
I mean,
He's not in touch, I guess.
No, yeah, no. Even they don't talk with him because although I don't know what happened, and I don't want to know what happened. But like he stays with his dad, so
Oh,
Not
this-
his biological
gotcha,
dad.
gotcha.
So I
So
don't
it's
know.
not his dad and his mom.
Yeah. So
Or
No.
the new wife's.
No,
kid.
it's not your dad and his new wife living together.
No,
I mean,
they are.
no. The kid, he doesn't live with them.
Right. The kid doesn't. Mom and dad
The
live
mom and
together.
dad, yeah,
lives,
my
but
mom,
the
dad, and my
dad-
grandfather.
Okay.
Her kids are not
Yeah,
really
yeah, I
close
got it.
to.
Yeah.
And I don't. I
It
don't
is.
wanna-
It is. It gets bit complicated once you
Yeah.
have that case.
But you know what's a like a positive side to all this? Instantly, you have a big family.
Yeah.
Like instantly.
But-
one marriage away, step siblings, big family.
But here's, I mean,
Because I'm always jealous of the big families. Because I mean, we have 3 siblings, but like 2 of us aren't married, and one lives in UK. So we always we never had those like close sibling encounters as
I
often as
hear
other
you.
people.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
I
why.
can go on record and say I have very big family,
Yeah.
but I don't have a close family.
Ah.
I have way too big family. Like my pop's side, he has 5 brothers and sisters.
Mhm.
And 4 of them, actually 3 of them are in the U.S., including my dad, and 2 of them are in India.
But they're not close, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
You
I
know-
mean, I'm close to my kaka,
Hmm.
but
all of them are.
but like they have internal feud
Feud
going
going
on, and now more than ever is a bigger feud going on because same old Indian tradition, Jameen na babat ma jata.
Piece of land cause a lot of issues.
This is piece of apartment, but,
But still, that's a wealth. So
but that's in Bombay in Borivali, so it's
So
like big
it-
money.
it's bigger than
It's
that.
big money.
Yeah.
But yeah, like my dada just went. He passed away a few years. Rest in peace. But he passed away a few years back. He didn't sign any wills, nothing. It's like photo તમે જે ફોડવાના હોય તમે ફોડી લેજો.
I like it. I'm about to do something stupid like that. Fuck it.
Like
Create
till the-
chaos before you dip.
Yeah, he dipped and everyone's fighting now. Everyone is like, you come here and sign this paper, you come here, sign this paper, and no one wants to go and sign any paper. So now everyone's just going in circles about this paper. But that, I mean, coming back to his point, and I don't want to go back and kind of scratch any old memories, but I mean, I know it was kind of young when this happened.
yeah. It was,
But what was your experience while going transitioning? And you don't have to answer if you don't want to.
no. I'm good. I
But
can't,
but what? How was the transitioning phase, or like especially when they were getting separated, and then you saw your mother struggle, and then your current dad coming in life.
Like I agree, because the reason on at least up here, there are many people out there who probably experience you, but we
Yeah.
never feel
No, I
related
know, I
to
know.
you.
Yeah.
yeah.
This the main question I want to ask is how did you convince your mom to get married again,
Yes,
or
yes,
did
yes.
like how? Tell me the story.
Oh, brother.
I mean, tell us the
So,
story.
I was like, this happened in like 2012.
Mhm.
So I was like 11 years old,
Mhm.
Okay.
and my younger sister, she was, I think, she was 3 or
Mm.
4.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then all this happened, and then I went to the court, right? So in India we have family court
Mhm.
who deals with all these matters. So they called me, and it was I think it was the last time when anybody from our family has to go in court, and it was pretty clear, like, right? It was like mutual understanding, and everything was like done. But then I remember like they asked me like who you want to go live with.
Right.
So I was like, Mom.
Mhm.
Same. My sister, she was like small. So if
Right.
you like real small, like you
They
don't
don't
have
ask you,
you don't
yeah.
have any you can't think at that age.
Mm.
So I was the only one. So they asked me like, yo, who you want to live with? I was
Mhm.
like, Mom. And then they got separated, and all that happened. And then I think we moved from that apartment, had our own apartment, not own, we were renting it.
Renting it, yeah.
So we had nothing with us,
Mhm.
like nothing. Only me, my mom. It was just like couple of things, like to cook and all that stuff,
Mhm.
and some I would say like my mom had an Activa back in that days.
Right. Yeah,
So that's it. That's only the thing we were having. We moved slowly. She made it. She started earning. She did that like school thing.
Mhm.
So what happened was when they got moved, right? I mean when we got moved and when my father and mother got separated, right? My father, he bought a new house.
Mm.
he bought a house. Like in India, we call it bungalow.
Yeah.
So that's where everything got messed up.
Mm.
We went there, so certain things happened. He made like bad influence friends, and then it all started.
Mm-hmm.
So back in the days when we moved to that new bungalow, that was my mom's school. Downstairs was like school, and upstairs like we were living.
Gotcha.
It was kind of like that.
Yeah.
Then it started getting worse, and then we moved out from that house, got our own apartment, and then my mom. So other big appreciation is for my nanny, my mother's mother.
Right.
She helped us a lot
Mm-hmm.
from financing everything. She gave like a couple of money to my mom,
Mm-hmm.
and then she took a loan. We rent a big building, like it was like 4-story building. Did all furnishing, everything, and then after getting separated in like 3 months, we inaugurated that big school. That was my mom's dream.
Right.
We inaugurated that big school, and then everything started
Mm-hmm.
slowly.
Stabilized. Yeah.
She invested money. I mean, people started coming in, and
Mhm.
as she was from school background, she had a lot of she knew a lot of people.
So she was a teacher before at one point.
She was a principal.
always a principal.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
How can you get directly principal without
mean,
being teacher?
No, man,
Back in the day, she was-
might have worked her way up there. No?
Yeah. I mean, she was a teacher.
Right.
She was going in like kindergarten school.
Okay.
There she was teacher.
I think
and
what
then,
he's saying is before moving into his own, getting her own school done,
She was
the
principal.
last position she held
Yes,
was
that was
principal.
principal.
Right.
yes.
Right.
So then everything happened. She made it to that way. And as she was from this background, she knew a lot of people in Surat. They helped her. And then we slowly, she was working so hard. I mean, like, I went to school. My sister, she used to go to school. My sister, when she's done, right? She doesn't straight comes to my house because she was real small. She goes to my mom's school,
Mm-hmm.
and my mom used to take care of her in her school.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
she has to give like from morning to like 5, 6, 7, whatever it is.
Mhm.
Depends. And then I grew by myself.
Mhm.
Like I came
You
home
old
back
enough, yeah,
from
yeah.
school, did my stuff, had my lunch done. And back in the days, I remember I had a uncle who used to come pick me up
Mm-hmm.
every time. So I used to come pick me up after my school. I go to tuition, come back home. When I come home, my mom comes back like after 12, 14 hours of work, cooks for us. I do my homework. If I'm not understanding, like I know you, I ask her like, yo, can you tell me about this, that? And then she goes to school and same routine again next day.
Yeah.
So I mean, she struggled a lot.
I don't know.
Mhm.
That's pretty crazy.
Mad
bro.
She struggled a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But then after a certain point, like 4 or 5 years, like we were doing good. We
Right.
still do good. Then we got our own place. My mom by herself. She paid all right. So in India, we don't work. We don't work like American kids.
Right.
Yeah.
So
All the tuition and everything.
yeah,
comes
tuition,
from
my
parents.
school,
Yeah.
until I was in college, my fees, my pocket money, everything my mom used
Right.
to give me. But then slowly after doing all that, we got stable,
Mhm.
and then we got our own place. So right
Mhm.
now we have our own place in Surat,
Right.
and that's our own place, not rented.
Mhm.
That's good,
And
man.
couple of more stuff over there. And then I think I came here. My mom and my stepdad, they got married
Mhm.
like 2017 or something.
Yay, I got mine in 2017.
And then
How did you convince your mom to get married though?
So that's a good question. So
Yeah.
what happened? Like my biological father, he got married,
Mhm.
right? So now I was like, yo, if he got married, so there's no way
Reason,
they're
yeah.
moving
No way,
back.
yeah.
Right.
So now I had to convince mom. I just went there and I told her one thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna say that in Gujarati if you guys don't mind.
We
Go
don't
ahead.
mind. You can talk
I
in
just said
Gujarati the
કે
whole
કાલ
throughout.
ઉઠીને હું મોટો થઈશ,
Hmm.
હું લગ્ન કરીશ. I'll have my own family. તું શું કરીશ? Where you gonna time your spend? I mean, when you gonna spend your time?
Right.
એમ કે eventually એકવાર હું busy થઈ જઈશ. સોનુ my younger sister એ થઈ જશે તો પછી તારું શું?
Mm.
You know what I?
Hmm.
And then she was like, all right. And then she met my stepdad,
Mm-hmm.
and then
They
it
got
worked,
Yeah.
and then they got married.
Mm.
That's awesome, man. I don't know if I would be able to do that or not. I wonder. I've never been to the situation, so I don't
Right,
know. The
And seeing my
reaction part.
mom working, everything made me so strong, so strong. And I never took that in a negative way,
Right.
Because when I was in school, right, I was growing up, I go to school, I have kids with me. They tell me that today we going to family dinner. You know,
Mm.
my dad did this for me, that this for me, and I was like, I don't have nobody, right?
Right,
Except
right.
my mom. My mom was only my dad and my mom.
Yeah.
But I never took it in a wrong way. Like
Mm.
I see her what she did, how she
You
did,
know why?
and
Because there is no stress, depression, anxiety in India. That shit only
Exist here.
exist here. No, but you did
Yeah.
good, man.
Yeah.
You did
So,
good.
No, I think you handled the situation pretty
Yeah,
well.
pretty
I think,
well.
I
At
think
that
for
age,
that
that is
age,
pretty awesome.
and going through so many emotions, and especially with your mom, right? You're seeing your mom working so hard, and of course, I mean, it's really hard as a kid for yourself, understanding on what's going on, and like growing up in an instant, right? Like you are such like 14, 15-year old, and now you have to start growing quickly in your
Yeah.
like mentally and everywhere. So I mean, kudos to you, and especially to your mom, man. I mean, it is something I would. I mean, it's there are stories out there that I mean definitely are inspiring. But if anything, you should be. I mean, I got inspired by your mom to keep on working. I mean, situations would be thrown at you. There will be different times, down times, and everything. But you gotta keep moving, man. You gotta
Yeah.
keep moving.
Yeah, for sure. And then you were also telling me about your business in India. That was kind of different. Something I never heard about it before.
धंधो
Yeah.
करे छे भाई लोग.
so yeah, what
So
was that?
what's the background story and how, is it still going on? First of all, is your mom still handle the school
Yeah.
in India, the one that she started?
She's still doing it.
So she's still
we have a
managing from
guy-
here.
We have a guy. He looks out for that school
Mm.
Okay.
and all the legal stuff. Like before coming here, like they made a deal, right? They signed a legal document where she was giving all her rights to him.
Mm.
But like he's a trustworthy. We know him,
Right.
so he handles all that.
If not, we throw hands.
Hmm?
We throw hands.
Nah, I
We
have
got
my,
Sagar here. Don't worry, you from Surat, but he's from capital Surat.
Yeah,
In Surat, in capital caps.
yeah. I got you, bro.
He knows everybody.
I got you, bro. कोई नो पारा होना कहीं दे.
Pinky par.
And so talking about this business, right?
Mhm.
When I was growing up, I had four friends. We were like crazy four.
Mhm.
We had four friends. All of them were like they all were from different background,
Mm.
different caste. If you know Olpar, okay. So they all were from that district.
Mhm.
So they were having gams
Mm.
in Surat, not in Surat, in outskirts.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
suburbans of
Yeah,
Surat.
suburbans. So they all were like from there,
Mm.
and they came. We were in the same apartments. I used to play with them, used to see them. So my neighbor, my close neighbor, they had this business of shrimp farming.
What farming?
Shrimp.
Oh,
farming.
shrimp farming.
So we call it prawns
Yeah,
in
yeah.
India.
India
Mhm.
prawns.
Here it is called shrimp.
Shrimp.
So they had that business of farming, and I met them. We were young.
Mm.
I used to go with them, see how that works.
Mhm.
How his father was doing all that, taking care of all that time. So I used to see how it works, how they work, how the process works.
Mm.
Where I think the raw material was coming from Taiwan and Singapore,
Mhm.
and then you gotta take care of all those. So when it comes, right, it's
Tiny.
just like this.
Yeah.
It's
That
tiny,
bulk,
yeah.
yeah.
And you gotta take care of all that shrimp, I think baby shrimp,
Mhm.
and then it grows up to like this. That depends which breed is that,
Mhm.
Mm.
and depends on where you're getting food from.
Right.
So it was coming from Taiwan, Singapore, and once it gets big, they used to export it
Mm.
Back to
down
them.
south. It goes to
Down
South
south, yeah.
India, or Taiwan, Korea. But whatever we had in Surat, don't get me wrong, but the kachra hoto.
Mm.
The good part was getting
Getting
exported.
Yeah, yeah.
So then me, my friends, they were like, "Yo, kai kariye, nanu," and then we all like invested money, not much. Like at that time, it was like I think 2 lakh
Mm.
some. They started their own farm. So we began with a small fish.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't remember that scientific name of that fish.
Yeah.
But they were like so small.
Boomla.
Nah, not even boomla. Nah, was boomla to nahi aata. Kai biju hatu. I don't remember the fish.
Boomla is one
It
of
was
the
like
famous
this
fish in Surat.
palm size.
Mhm.
That's it. Yeah, boomla is good.
But this is to eat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that fish doesn't grow much. Like
Okay.
it comes this and grows up to like your palm
Okay.
size.
Mm.
So that was the beginning, the initial stage. we didn't did pretty much good because everyone was studying, so nobody had the time to go and
Take care of the
yeah,
farms
because
and-
it requires a lot of investment.
Yeah.
Shrimp require a lot of investment. You need people take care of that 24/7.
Really?
Oxygen, yeah, yeah.
It's like you cannot neglect them because even one shrimp gets infected or anything,
sick or
the
something.
whole
Done.
farm can get infected.
You're done for your
and
whole life.
You just lost the whole lot.
And that's what I'm
It's
saying.
big money, man. India,
lot of money,
in
big
Surat,
money,
Surat, it's called
big risk, big
Jingano
money.
Khetar.
Jingana Khetar, exactly.
Jingana Khetar.
I have never heard of it until today. Okay,
Plus
India was
one.
doing this.
Plus one. When he told me he do shrimp, he did
Shrimp
business.
farming is
Shrimp
based,
farming?
it's called Jingano Khetar.
अल्लाह जिंगानु खेतर है आज हाँ
So
bro.
Jinga is basically
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
a
Jinga
prawns.
I knew, but my
Prawns.
point is,
precise.
like he said, I wouldn't be surprised if he told me that they grow it, they do it in Surat and sell it in Surat or maybe Bombay. He said we get it from Taiwan, Singapore, and we also export
Export it.
back to them.
Out of country.
Yes.
Yeah.
The reason being, labor in India is gonna be cheap for them.
I thought China
Yeah.
be cheaper. No?
No.
No.
And this only happens in certain parts, like South Gujarat, from Surat to Valsad, whatever, and then Thane, and then down the south, it takes place. I think.
And it's not a mega scale. Like if you
Nah, it's not mega
if
scale.
you go on YouTube and actually watch couple YouTube videos about shrimp farming and everything, you'll be surprised. Like you will think like you will have a pond like this size, like size of your basement or anything. No, it's big and it's in
Massive.
sections.
massive.
It's not even just like one pond. They are built in sections. So every step of the age, they're getting segregated from each pond to another pond. So bigger pond because as they grow, they need
More
bigger space.
Yeah.
And eventually, when they become the actual size, which is I think when they young age or whatever the age is, they actually have to. There's no delay. They cannot delay it because otherwise, once they get old, it's
So
no
they-
use.
They freeze it before they export it. How
No,
does
no,
it-
no.
That's
they
what I was
kill.
gonna ask.
All right. So what happens is, I think this is 7 months harvesting.
Mm.
So when you stop, all right. So there are certain requirements, right? You need fresh water. You need the space which is next to ocean.
Mm.
And I think the workers, the laborers, you need them from Odisha. 'Cause they are like highly, educative in this
The
segment,
fish, yeah,
in this shrimp farming.
Yeah.
So when it comes, it starts like, all right. So and yeah, we had a doctor. He was from Taiwan and he used to live in Surat. The company people.
Full time.
Yeah. He used to stay there. The company was paying them,
Yeah.
and he used to take care of all this, medical aspects.
Yeah.
So when the jinga comes, right, shrimp they're so small.
Mm.
All right, so they just like put that in the tarao and then they start feeding them.
Mm.
The feed. Now that depends, like how much money you have.
Mm.
You need a lot of investment because your money is gonna get blocked for like 7-8 months.
Mhm.
So you have to be patient, and you need a lot of food.
Mm.
That food comes again from Taiwan
Out of-
and
yeah.
all other Asian countries. And my friends, my father's friend, I mean my friend's father, he was like so talented. They used to make that from peanut butter.
The food.
Yeah,
Mm.
from peanut butter.
जुगाड़ तो करो पड़े छल्ले कहीं ते कहीं.
Because it was getting so expensive back in the days. Because
To import
India was
from
not
other
developed,
place.
so you gotta pay a lot of shit, a lot of duties, a lot of taxes. So he was ordering that, and with that he was making a food at home.
Mm.
That trick worked.
Mm.
And so in first 5 years, he was living with us. He got so wealthy that next 10 years he did nothing. Whole family was just living.
It's big.
Nobody cares. Like you
Yeah,
wake up,
yeah.
eat, go to sleep,
Yeah.
do whatever you want.
I'm
Know what
going
I'm
back
saying?
and starting Jinga
I
business.
know,
Whole
but-
COVID, whole COVID,
Mhm.
they had a lot of investment in gold, right?
Mm.
Whole COVID, they were getting returns on that gold, and they were living like good life. They were
Right.
making best Indian food every day
Dang.
in this time, in these tough times.
So were you eating any of this farming at all back
Yeah,
in-
yeah. Because I had friends from that area.
Right.
I was eating everything.
Gotcha.
Crabs.
Yeah.
But you no longer eat that, right?
No, 'cause here I don't get that taste. So pretty much I have stopped
You don't
eating.
like
it.
the
Out of
American
Texas.
taste. Ah.
Now
He's a
now
chef.
I know him.
Yeah.
And I the way he was speaking right now.
There is
Jinga-
another guy here, Rushil. He cooks shrimp pretty Indian way, and
No, I have Niket. You guys know
Niket, yeah,
Niket, right?
Niket
He
too,
cooks
Niket.
everything like it's so good.
I'm personally not the biggest fan of his cooking. I like his cooking and I like Rushal's cooking.
I like
Nitik
Rushal's cooking. I like his.
Breaks my barrier of where I have to struggle the day after, which I don't like.
Oh yeah. He likes
It's spicy,
It
very
is so. It is hell spicy.
Yeah.
I like his when he put
That's
tail
why.
in a mop.
Well,
Usually
yeah.
when he grill, it's really good. Back in
Mm.
days in his apartment, we used to grill and that used to be bomb, bro.
Like
Sagar's
grilling.
party used to be lit, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But
my-
sometime when he makes sak, you struggle for days.
Well, the thing is that it has mixed people, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
some people
love
want
spicy.
specific way.
Going
The other-
forward, we only making butter chicken masala.
No, that's why I said this time when I'm around, I'm here right now. We're making something different.
All right, so going back to I'm around part. Why are you around?
Well, first of all, that was a great story.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good
You guys, thank you
background.
guys.
You did good, man.
It was a great opportunity for me, to spread this. So
Yeah,
you know,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
That's why I asked you to stop by, and I'm glad you sign up for it. Like many people say no, they're shy and stuff, but this was nice.
And this is
man.
something personal, right? No one wants to share this kind of
Yeah.
stories
Yeah,
outside.
definitely.
But this is definitely something to inspire.
Yeah.
If anything, I got more inspired by his mom right now.
Yeah.
Just by listening to his story.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
like-
she
yeah.
she did a great job with raising you, all of you. And
Yeah.
what do you do right now? Last question.
So right now I work for a fashion company in Telford. I work as a R&D associate. So I started as a quality assurance specialist, but right now I'm working as an R&D.
R&D.
So-
Nice, man. So
Well,
and you're doing
4
master
years.
too. You told me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing a lot of things, man. Jinga to master to R&D to having a step dad.
But
and
wait, is Jinga
living,
still on?
bro.
The Jinga?
Yeah, we do. I mean, right now, because I'm here, I wasn't part of that this year, but when I'm going back in January, and yeah, I'm having my own tarao this year.
Okay.
Hey, let us know if
next
I
year,
can
yeah.
if I can be partner.
We can be deep in it.
Yeah, if you wanna go big, as long as we don't cheat with each other as a
No, no,
business
no.
partner, we can chip in. Because I guess Jinga is the life.
Guys,
Jingalala.
No, I heard about it because a few years back I got this opportunity to invest in something like this. But I was like, who does Jinga?
But that business is still popping?
Oh,
Yeah.
Big time, man.
Because I told you, there are only certain place where you can do that.
Who stops eating Jinga? Everyone is.
And it
So
gets
players,
eaten by
there are
a
big
huge
players now.
quantity too, right?
Yeah.
Surat has some big players in this.
Okay,
business.
so go back. I don't think we got a clear answer. How the export aspect? They freeze it? You said you kill them and you freeze them?
All right. So what happens is a team of doctors come. They first check the water, the pH level. They will take one sample out of that big pond. Will do some testing, and once that passes, right, the workers will start taking everything out.
Like
Using
they
the
go
nets.
into the pond.
Yeah, I mean it's not that deep,
Oh,
but
so-
they will go in. They will go in step by step. We'll use that net, and through that machine they will pull single. I mean they have a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They have a size like 10,000, 50,000 in like one batch. So that net plucks them out of the pond,
Oh fuck.
and then it straight goes to cold storage.
Mm.
So they get died as soon as you remove them out
They
after
die.
being long time in that in that pond.
Outside of water.
Oh, they
die.
can survive outside water?
No.
I thought they can.
No, they
I don't know
cannot.
why.
No, they
till
can't.
till this day, I thought this motherfucker can survive in water, outside water.
Nah,
Right.
they cannot. And then after once the truck gets loaded up, we have a company in Surat. They test the quality, and then from there, it gets exported wherever they want to go, and you get your payment, I guess, in 1 month or so.
1 month. or-
That's how Shark Tank shows you the middlemen. These are all the middlemen. The exporters, the freezing
That's awesome,
company,
man.
the packagers and everything.
That's awesome.
That is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I had
Everything
no
in your
idea.
story was something unique that
Yeah.
I never knew existed.
Very
or
interesting. You should write
experienced
a book, Pancho.
it. Your mom is a principal. I'm telling you, she'll be proud.
Your grammar must be good then.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. And you were telling me you're planning to go back to India. You don't want to stay here, right?
Nah,
Yeah, bro,
No,
ain't
I
about
still
that
don't like.
Biden
I don't
life.
get their vibes here.
You will.
You will. I told
I
him.
don't know.
Did you like
Do-
pretzel yet? He goes, no. I'm like, wait for it then.
So like me personally, I wasn't all that. Like I had good friend group, right? But I came here as soon as I took my 10th exam, right? So I never had an opportunity to see what college life was or what 12th grade life was. But he did.
No, I had 12th grade life.
Right.
So I came 2 years after him. Like, as soon as I finished my 12th exam, in 6 months I was here. So I didn't get to experience college life
College.
either.
yeah.
But you had friends from college.
I went to like my friends sign up in the college. So since I was
Oh.
coming here, I was free. So I used to go there,
there, yeah,
eat
yeah.
in a cafeteria and stuff, but like never experience
The classes and
classroom
Yeah,
or
nobody studies
anything.
there.
Right.
Yeah, nobody.
Nobody
I
studies.
remember one time, and this is legit true story. Couple of the guys decided that they wanna bunk the class. What they did? They locked the fucking classroom with their own lock, with their own key. Nobody has the key beside those
Those
five.
two- yeah.
The whole class bunk. Now professor like, who the fuck did it? Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Like nobody knows.
Yeah.
And I was part of that five,
Right.
and I wasn't even part of the college.
So,
So,
bro, pe-
so the
people
point
in-
being, I think it's just gonna take time. If you really wanna, if you have an opportunity. When I came here, I had no opportunity back in India. Like I had to
Yeah.
forget about where India was. This was my new start.
Exactly.
So I was kind of forced into it. But if you have an opportunity to go back, obviously go back.
I mean, I keep telling people, right? If you have a settled lifestyle in India, I would not want to move.
I just don't want to go because I don't think so I can
For
handle
you, me, and
dust.
Sandy, it doesn't make sense because from the background we came from, our parents came from, and everything, we don't really have much going on if we go back right
I mean,
now.
even if you go back, you have opportunity to run the dream of your mom, right?
Yeah.
The school
Yeah.
that she built up, you can expand, you can even go bigger
Yeah,
on
I
that,
can.
and
Or jinga farming.
Jenga
I had a lot of
farming.
options.
yeah, jinga
A lot of
farming.
options 'cause I
Yeah.
had
Export
my
some next
friends-
time you come, fruit
friends
some,
and- yeah,
bring it here.
yeah,
Nah, I don't think so you can bring it, can you?
No.
No,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, you
not
can.
like in a plane, definitely
No,
not.
not in a plate, but
But he can illegally
Seep.
export it and import
Sip
it
it.
here.
but once it get, I mean, but if you want to cook it, you gotta clean it.
Right.
And if I export it straight straight from the pond, if you see, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
And the other thing, the smell.
Yeah.
It
the
smells
smell.
nasty.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Any
nasty.
seafood.
Yeah, that's why I don't
My
eat
my
seafood.
wife and my wife's family is Ghachi, so they can clean themselves. They
No,
can
yeah.
clean jingas
This was I
anytime.
was talking. I was coming to that point, right?
Yeah.
His wife. No,
Bro goes, my wife is from this area in Gujarat.
no,
She
yeah.
can clean.
Yo, the Kanchi people, they cook some amazing food, man. You cannot
I
even
don't
think
doubt
about
it.
that.
Look, I don't doubt it. The way he said it, he was like, my wife is from Ranchi, and they.
No.
cook
He,
good."
I was about to come to that point that his wife is from a certain community from Surat, from South Gujarat. They cook amazing food. You can never
Like,
cook that at
you
your
might have
home.
heard about tapelo.
Tapelu.
Like
Yeah,
Surat no
veg
tapelu.
tapelu.
So tapelu is one of the most famous mutton dish.
Gachi mutton, yeah, gachi dish.
Like for them, I'm just describing for the general audience. Like it's a mutton. Like mutton is goat.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
goat meat dish made specifically only in Surat and only by certain caste of people. And that certain caste of people is my wife's caste of people, which is Kanchi.
So they can clean the jinga.
Oh.
Jingas are different, yes, but of course they can clean jingas. But yeah, so in general, like their side of my
I didn't know Surat was this big into non-vegetarian, bro.
I always knew
was,
that
it
Surat
it
is very
was.
big in
Yeah.
the food
From
actually.
beginning. It was.
Yeah.
See, in
yeah.
reality, I knew not about now, but Surat was so popular when it comes to food compared to
Yeah.
Ahmedabad, Baroda.
They
If
say
you
right,
watch,
Surat no
yeah.
jaman ne Kashi no maran.
Exactly.
Mm.
Okay, what's it?
Like I remember, when I was at Next Gen, I was working with Deepak. It was so random. I say I love dosa. He goes, I love dosa, but only from Surat. I was like, specific? Like,
Yeah,
I was like, bro, I'd never been to Surat actually, in reality. I've been to Bharuch.
So you
That's
might not
the
even have
closest.
heard that in India. I mean, I have eaten it myself. In Surat, they have dosa, which is made out of nalli meat.
Oh,
Nalli meat is basically bone marrow of a goat.
Mm.
So they basically empty the
Yeah.
bone marrow, which is basically the succulent part, and that's where they made the dosa. Like the buttery part of the dosa,
Yeah.
that's where they pour the nalli on top, and then they grind it, and that's where they give the dosa to you.
They're creative and they use a lot of
Yeah.
mul butter. But you know what? I'm gonna say this, bro.
No,
Fuck you both, but I'm gonna say this. Whatever the popular plate in Surat has it, what is it called? The locho?
aloo puri, khausa, and
No,
locho.
Locho? Fucking
Locho?
disgusting. I
No.
said it. fuck you all.
No, because that
No, the one you see on TV, on the YouTube and everything is a whole different.
Bro, I had it once and I'm like, how is this
Where?
popular
Where,
at
where?
all?
Where did you have it?
Where did you have it?
Well, I didn't have it in
Don't-
Surat.
Exactly,
Obviously, I didn't go to Surat.
exactly.
So fuck you now. Fuck you.
But hear me out, hear me out. The person who made it was Surat. Surti, I mean.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Anything
matter,
out
but
of
still.
Surat is not Surat.
But it wasn't from like, Surat street. But I tried it and the taste wasn't. I'm like, this can be popular, bro. This is
Nah.
just overrated as
Dude,
fuck.
it's like Saturday morning. Every like I would say 70% of the Surtis
Are eating that?
breakfast. Is
I know
locho.
it's the most
Locho.
popular plate
And
in Surat, bro.
From certain places. Like he's from
Jani no
Piplo.
locho.
So Piplo, Jani, and one more Shriji next to that.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
You had it?
Hey, yeah, they have 100.
Yo, next
100
time we go
varieties.
India, fuck it. We ride
Stop in at
together,
Surat?
Surat. Yeah.
We'll take train from
Yeah, we
Ahmedabad
take
to
train
Surat.
from Ahmedabad straight.
And I just
No,
I
you
just,
can't. Why
I
you
just
take
hook you
train?
up.
I can drive, man. I'll pick you up.
and you guys know my father-in-law too, so you guys can just hang out with him.
Yeah, got you. But we gotta go Surat, man. It's in my list just for food and
Hausa, that's the other dish.
my neighbors.
So no, okay, going back. You said Jinga farming has to be near ocean.
Yeah.
Surat has ocean?
Tapi
Yeah.
Nadi.
Tabi-
No, not Tapi Nadi.
they do.
No,
Olpar baju
ocean-
awan hai.
ocean
If you
jo
come
hai
to Olpar, we have Arabian Sea.
I know.
Ah.
Yeah, that I knew. Surat is touching somewhere
Yeah.
ocean. Yeah,
Dumas.
yeah.
We have a beach in. That's not in Surat, but that's like near Surat, and that's all Arabian Sea.
Mm.
And the other side is Bhavnagar. So here is Surat, Arabian Sea.
Oh, you are that close
Bhavnagar.
to that? Oh
Yeah,
my
Bhavnagar
God.
is so close. like-
Bhavnagar, they
so
actually
close.
started a new port in Surat, which is right like 15 minutes from my house in Surat. You can go 4.5 hour ferry down to Bhavnagar. directly.
Bhavnagar, yeah. Yeah,
So-
Hazira. That's called Hazira Port.
So the export sidu port thitte
Yeah.
jatu ase.
Hmm. सही है.
That's where the money you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
can make money.
I didn't know
Hazira
that
जाओ,
Surat
भाई,
was that close to
Hazira
ocean.
bridge ऊपर मस्त है जहाँ आपने
અને
Not like
નવસારી
that one.
ક્યાં આવ્યું? નવસારી નજીક જ પડે.
Yeah,
And
Niji.
Niche are you right?
40
And
Navsari
minutes.
people call themselves
more
Surtis.
south, right?
Uh-huh.
From Surat.
I've been to
Yeah.
Navsari.
Yeah,
It's
ocean.
more
south.
south from
Yeah,
the
I've been to
south.
Navsari.
north or
ocean.
south.
They are the
South.
wannabes.
More
Gujarati.
south.
Wannabes
Navsari,
Surtis.
Navsari, Chikhli, Dharampur,
Also,
Valsad,
one of
Vapi.
the other thing in their culture is they curse a lot too.
Mhm.
It's like they are cruciate. Everyone is cruciate.
Cruciate. I mean,
No, but you're even I seen it time to time.
The
even
ladies too.
ladies curse as well, and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm
No,
just
Right.
saying that
I just find it very.
no, it's a cultural thing for them.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I'm
And-
saying. It's very
and-
culture thing
and
because
I'm not originally from Surat technically.
you a hoe. I told you you a
Oh.
hoe.
Where did you move from?
So I was born in Ahmedabad,
yeah.
moved to Surat, but long story short, my wife's side, I had a cultural shock myself
Mm.
because I never heard about like people kept asking me, you know Surti. When I first moved here, and when people hear me out, and everyone was like, you're not Surti. I was like, why? What makes you say that? It's like tu gaad nahi bolta.
Mm.
Like you don't say Jani boy and all that. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, not Surtis doesn't just curse because people I have been
No,
around.
they do.
I know, but people I have been around when I was in Surat, they didn't curse at all. I mean, they curse, but they just curse. They're not the way that typically that people are known for.
Right.
But it was a cultural shock with me when I went. And again, no offense, Nehal, but it was a cultural shock for me for the first time when I went to my Sasaru in Surat for the very first time. And every single one of them motherfuckers just went at it.
The females too?
And, everyone.
Yeah.
And I was like, she has a beautiful and amazing 75-year-old grandma and grandpa. They're like, chal up or ina piwana. And I just kept looking at the motherfuckers. I'm like, yay! I'm scored.
No, I witnessed that. I'm not even lying. I had quite a lot of Surti friends in community college and female friends, right? They all used to say same dialect, like bohdi every day. I'm like, yo. And then people look at me. I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
go
we don't
to
have
Surat.
sir.
You'll
Yeah.
be surprised.
We have that malfunction. Like, we don't speak sir. It's just her.
Who ke karan?
Okay, Kara. So
Nice
I've been
one.
actually big fan of Uke Karan.
too.
Not gonna lie.
His
Ah.
first Gujarati
Yeah, first
rapper was
Gujarati
made it
rapper.
that big.
But I'm fan not because he do it in Gujarati. He's multi-talented guy. He can do it in English, Hindi,
Oh, yeah.
Gujarati, and Marathi.
Hmm.
That is next level, bro.
And plus the words, the
Yeah, his
actually
words are
makes
pretty
sense.
amazing. His voice
And
is nice.
You know why Marathi? Because
The dialect.
back in the day, at least I remember, people used to commute between Mumbai and Surat via train, like every day. It's that close, right? Train ride is that
5
close.
hours,
yes.
5 hours.
Yeah.
Five
People
hours.
used to commute from
Yeah, yeah.
Bombay to Surat. So
So
that's
same
probably
distance
where.
from Surat to Ahmedabad is distance from Surat to
Bombay.
Bombay.
Ah.
But yeah, regardless, that is the one of the best artists Surat produced for sure. And you know, I don't know if anybody's hater here, but
Nah,
if
nah,
you
I
are the
love him.
hater,
I love his
he's
work.
he's singing for you guys. So make sure you guys listen.
Okay, Karan.
Okay, Karan, yeah, big
Yeah,
big
if
fan.
you if you ever watch this, bro,
Hmm.
come to podcast.
I found that Kathiawadi guy yesterday. He raps too. Like he write mainly he's known to write poems and stuff, but he also
Bro, he's
raps.
very popular.
but
right
in
now.
like fucking Kathiawadi accent. So it sounds like
Oh, Aditya Gadvi?
I
Yeah,
think
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
No,
yeah.
no,
Aditya
no,
Gadvi.
oh.
No, not Gadvi. એ તો ઓલો
who क्या
Gotilo,
Gotilo નહીં, not Gotilo guy.
Okay.
Not
This was
Gotilo guy?
Trivedi guy. Something
Oh, Amit
Trivedi.
Trivedi.
Nah.
Yo, this Gotilo guy, his shows are always sold out.
He's here right
Yeah,
now.
he's a
Yeah.
Gujarati one.
I was-
Kathiawadi man.
I
He's
was
in
asked to
Massachusetts right now.
Huh?
He's in Mass right now.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he's
I was
always
asked to
sold
do
out.
his picture when he was coming to PA, or like not a picture, but like cover his
Show.
his show, yeah. And I couldn't do it. It was on weekdays or some shit like that. So,
That's pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
but
But if you know who Kya Karan, you
Yeah, yeah.
you
We
take
tag
me.
him.
I know
you
him.
tag him.
He's from Kathor Gam.
Hmm,
near
Kathor
Kamraj.
Maru
Akash
Gam.
Trivedi.
Gujarati Maru. Nah, Karan Maru.
I mean,
nah.
I never have met him in person, but I have a couple of people from that who I know who used to come.
Oh,
and
now
play
he's too
cricket.
big. You can't meet him anymore.
No, and I know because he says like, "તારે show કરવા હોય તો હવે કરણ પૈસા લે છે."
હા ના હવે કરણ કોઈને ફ્રીમાં નથી
કરણ
મળતો.
Oh, no, nothing was.
હું ક્યાં કરણ rapper?
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's too big now. Like literally
Like
he's too
comedy
big.
factory people now, right?
Yeah.
Comedy factory people when they were new, they were like humble and everything. Now they're like big.
I mean,
Nah,
they-
once you
nah,
make it that
they-
big, it makes sense.
Hey, you can't do for free, right? Then how many people? Like, how do you
You
decide?
don't have any USP after that.
Right.
You gotta have something, right?
Yeah.
People need to understand that you have a value set behind you.
Mhm.
You
I'm only covering myself because I. What if I
Yeah.
become big? You know.
yeah. Once
Can't
this
be doing shit.
podcast goes big,
I'm still coming with you
Yo,
to hold your wires.
But his name is Akash Trivedi.
That's the one he said, right?
No, he said Gadvi.
Amit Trivedi.
Yeah. I feel like this feels like deja vu so bad right now.
I know.
This one?
Yeah. Like right this moment.
I wasn't there then.
You were here. Obviously, that's why it feels like deja vu because all of these people talking about the same people that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But good story, man. Back to you. Why you here, bro?
Why am I
Not here. Here you. Good you. But why in you? PA why?
ચીંગા બનાવવા માટે.
Why Texas left? Why come PA? What's the plan, bro? You moving back? What's the move?
So I mean, there is a backstory. So I work for IBM. I've been with IBM for almost 10 plus years now. Recently, there was a reorg in my company, which basically kind of laid off 80,000 plus people.
80,000?
80,000.
Fucking Biden.
Oh.
I mean, we had a month to look for a job and everything. Lucky for me, because I worked so long in this industry and this company itself, I had made good contacts around, and I have a good resume in my hand right now with good experience and everything. I landed a job, but fortunately, unfortunately, it was specifically for Philadelphia-based role
Within IBM.
within IBM. Now, the messed up part is a Philadelphia-based role, but work from home. I don't have to go to office or anything.
But I understand the part. Like you were explaining me before, I understand why it is the way.
No,
it
I
is.
was mad. I was so pissed at IBM that it's a work from home, but it's a regional base that you have to stay in this state
Mm.
Yeah.
to work from home. If you leave the state, you can't do this job. I'm like,
Like
if I'm working from
PMP.
home here, then I'm supposed to work from like Texas too. It makes no sense.
It's the I think impromptu meeting with client.
Yeah. And I
then
I
fly
told-
you out every time.
But it's
like,
very impromptu.
See, here's the thing. As a company, you will think about cost and associated with traveling, right? If I travel to a company in Philadelphia from Texas, it's going to cost them extra money for travel, for my lodging, and everything else.
I mean, they get laid off
Versus
80,000 people. Be like, you save a lot. Come on.
no, but they buy big companies, other big companies for billions of dollars. So that's where the money goes for buying new companies. But again, yeah, so it was a Philadelphia based role. And as you mentioned, I mean, it was mentioned to me that I do have to move here sometime. Um, but I kept delaying because of some family reasons recently. So we had some family emergencies and everything. So I kept delaying, but now it comes down to the wire where I have to move. So right now I'm here to kind of look around for like housing or like a apartment kind of deal. I'm trying to kind of move. Feeling
Temporarily.
I mean, the goal is to love this job and do it as long as I can. But with the situation going back in Texas with my parents, so my father recently had a heart attack.
Yeah, we heard. How is he doing?
He's doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. But yeah, so he had a major heart attack, and it's really hard for me to ask him to move right now, and because also the fact that he's having a good, he has like Texas in Houston in general, is really good for senior citizens.
Really?
Yeah, it's amazing. Like
Why?
so they have this organization, I would say mandir groups and all that,
हमारे
and then
जो- yeah.
even private groups.
Bro,
where
you have
senior
no
citi-
idea how good of a
Mandir
senior
group it is.
citizen service Pennsylvania has. कभी आओ हमारे बा के साथ hang out करो भाई.
अरे मंदिर एक्सपीरियंस होते हुए तो हम भी यार ऊपर जा अब मम्मी पापा जोड़े बात
You
कर
be
ले
like, what? I'm not even kidding, bro.
No, I mean,
Sometimes I feel like I am 63-year-old, 64-year-old. Please take me.
No, I mean definitely. I mean, I'm sure that the culture up here is also ever engaging with the senior citizens. But when we were here, up until 2020,
Yeah, probably
we
wasn't
didn't-
that popular,
We
but
didn't
now
see
it's
that culture up here,
Yeah, now man.
right? So when we went there, it was a really good difference for my pops and mom because now they are engaging more with people around them. They have things to do. Like every other month, they have some like in within a year they go 3 times on a cruise.
Oh damn. Okay.
Oh, I
okay.
follow your dad. Like every picture he posts.
Yeah, like and
Okay, हमारा culture अभी उतना दूर नहीं गया.
yeah, like 3 times a
जाएगा.
year they go to and every other month is casinos for them. And then
Okay, here it's more religious based. Over there it's more like dinchak based.
no. I mean there are other like every single Indian cultural program. Like even they call like during Navratras they call like good singers out there, like good comedians, and even like mandir stuff they do. So
Dinkar
it's like
Mehta.
overall is inclusive.
What he said?
Dinkar Mehta.
But no, I mean, they have it is right for them, and also on top of that, my mom suffers from arthritis, and when she was here, she used to suffer from something called a frozen shoulder.
Yeah, it's
So
in the cold weather it gets worse.
so after a certain time up here, when when it gets colder and colder, she would only be able to move her arm up to this,
No, I feel her, man.
and she would not go up or down, and she would basically cry, and that was the major reason for us to move. And then eventually we decided to move. But right now I'm trying to kind of fill the area back, trying to be here.
But does your mom feel better in Houston?
Of course, yeah.
Then
I
they
mean,
should stay there
There,
in
yeah.
case things go as planned. Like you have a nice house, we've been there,
Yeah.
we've seen it. Why don't you allow your parents to stay there while you and your wife can move here temporarily, get the apartment, bro?
It's not about me allowing anyone or asking anyone to stay with us or not. It's about at the end of the day what parents wants to do. And
They
I
want to
think-
live with you.
Yeah,
Okay.
the parents do wanna. I mean, right now with the situation I have, of course they are happily asking, "Hey, you need to go to Philadelphia."
Figure it out.
But I know back of the mind they are always that concerned. What if he completely moves? And I don't mind if I know, and everyone knows my parents. They're pretty chill, laid back people. And if I tell them tomorrow morning, "Hey, we need to move back to Philadelphia," no one's going to say a single word. But yes, okay, let's go, right? But I also feel like I'm obliged at this point of age of time for them. I need to make them more comfortable rather than going back and forth. So coming back to your point, yes, that is also in books right now, where if time comes and if I don't get another position or something, it will be just me and my wife kind of moving right now. And then eventually, if they feel like they do want to move, they would move. And if they want to stay there, we always have an house out down there. So yeah.
We have two goals this year. Keep that Surti guy from moving back to India and bring this other Surti guy permanently back
Permanently
to PA.
back to PA.
Yeah.
But I might move out.
Yeah, me too. I'm moving too. I'm looking forward to go to Houston.
Houston?
Yeah.
He wants to come to Houston. He was
Yeah.
basically asking me all the details about it.
That man is like, I'm going with this Surti. Bro, the
But you don't like the cold?
Nah.
same, but ये भी वापस आ गया. Sarder Town Hatfield has something, bro.
Why? Like you haven't interacted with us, I think, long
I
enough.
absolutely agree. And
But now you have friends at Who's.
Yeah, I had a lot of
So you
friends
might have
not.
No, no.
This is my personal experience. Like
start dating, bro.
Houston,
I did, but
Houston has
no
many
comments.
daisies. Absolutely. Like I mean, you will see 10 times the amount of daisies from here. But everyone's money minded down there.
I mean,
Money runs in everyone's blood down there. Like you will see
it's the
big
same.
houses.
The world runs on money, bro.
No,
What
no,
you
no,
talking
but
about?
here's the
down
thing. The close knit friend family group that we have here. Like I came after how 3 years, 3 years. I haven't seen some of you guys from last 3-4 years since I've been out of PA. But we started where we left off.
Yeah.
But that's only happen if you have a dick.
I mean
That's the
different.
fact.
I mean,
No,
but
but he's saying he still cannot do that in Houston.
yeah.
Because he doesn't have a group there.
But
No,
that's
but
why
he
I'm
has-
I mean, people know me. I'm an extrovert.
Yeah.
I'm not introvert.
If he's saying that, bro,
yeah.
no, but if
I mean, I
no.
heard otherwise too. There is a guy who moved from Connecticut and now he feels otherwise. Like
Because he might not have anyone in Connecticut.
So that's so.
But that is my point. Like, he went there and he made more friends in Houston. Then now he doesn't want to come back to Connecticut.
but he did, that's what he's saying. Did he have a group like we do?
not
here?
a huge group, but he was like,
Not
I had a
even
couple
group,
friends
It's
from
a close knit
Indians.
group. I mean,
Yeah.
how we share bond for 10 plus years now, right? We know in and out. Like if
Yeah.
I have anything at midnight or 2 o'clock in the morning, if I need help, there will be 15 people right outside of our houses, right? Like I just don't see that. Like best example, my father's. My father had when he had this heart attack, we were at the hospital. The only people I saw, and everyone knew. Everyone somehow found out.
I didn't know until
no,
you told me.
People
Up
up there.
Oh.
People up there. Like people out there. People knew that my father was in hospital, ICU. He was in a hospitalized for almost a week, right? The only people who I saw in those 7 days is my sister's family because that's obvious. My sister lives 8 minutes from me, and shout out to my sister. I
But
love
do you believe that if you happen to be in Houston for 10 plus years, since you came to this country, you moved there,
If I
then
went there
you,
before,
that's what I'm
yes,
saying. See, it's not about
100%.
it's more about the age we are. It's hard to find the group you have made here. So no matter where you move, you will never find this type of connection anywhere.
But I'm not looking
that's
for
what
this.
Mehulbhai keeps on telling me.
I'm
That
not
is the fact, bro.
but I'm not-
My cousin moved to Cali. He's extroverted. He has a friend. He made couple friends, but here and there I hear him like, what you guys doing? You guys having a good time? It's sometimes it's tough, man. You don't find the same connection after a certain age. That's the fact.
And you're right. I'm not going to deny the fact. But I do have another example. Neil and Mehul, right? They had the same exact group setting up here, but they moved to Austin right now. They have a group setting down there too right now. Why? Because everyone up there is coming as a single family. Austin is very young town,
I like it.
and everyone is like single family, not with like extended family like father, mother, and everything. It's like husband, wife, and kid, right? So it's working out for them easily because they have young neighbors on both the sides, front, back, everywhere. It's a young neighborhood. Everyone meets each other. Everyone hangs out and everything. From what I am, like I'm the youngest one in my group. Imagine that. And everyone has businesses and everything running for themselves. And if I try to, and it's not like, and again, I'm not saying that they completely ignore me out. I'm not saying that they complete.
I think you should pick up. This is Pinak's wife, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I saw
off the
that.
record. But yeah, I mean, I'm not saying. I mean, I'm not saying
Yeah,
that
text from PMP.
they are declining or they're ignoring me, but at the same time, I feel like for example, I'll give you this Janil. He just recently moved here, but the amount of love and respect or inclusion that you guys give as the OG people over here in Hatfield, he feels inclusive right now,
Yeah.
right? He feels inclusive no matter how old you are or how older the group is. He still feels that he's part of something. He might not be the part of the original group or 4 or 5 people, but he's also not feeling as a completely segregated part like a stepchild out there,
Right, right.
right? I tried my best when I was out there. There's like the team that I joined, the people I met, they are like 50 people in
So,
the group.
so just curiosity. Is it possible you must be running late on every event and they be like, "Fuck."
No, because there are people who runs even later, later than me now.
Really?
Now I have realized my, like, you might have even noticed a lot of things have changed in me, from my driving to my regular day to day activity and everything. So I mean,
Are you about to be daddy?
off the record, I'll tell you guys. On that.
Now it's too late. Yeah. People, if you would have said no, we would have known.
The answer is no.
As soon as you said off the record, people doubting now.
No, I mean,
People are speculating.
Hey, happy birthday!
I mean, there's a story behind it, but on part 2, if I get called back. But
No,
anyway,
you can. You always welcome. You moving back, you can come back anytime.
but yeah, I mean, I think I feel more inclusive out here. I mean, the general sense is, I mean, I feel more inclusive out here. Of course, I mean, you guys are like brothers to me. We don't. I mean, I always consider people out here to be my brothers more than friends, and that's where I think whenever I come back over PA, people are being honest and in advice, because if people know me from before, whoever sees this, I was always a heavy set, but I was not this heavy. I used to be a lot less heavier.
I
than
have
this.
seen Sagar in that size.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. I have seen him. I might have a picture from Regal Cinema many years ago. I'm talking about at least
maybe
10,
even,
12.
maybe even skinnier than that size.
That is the size I remember seeing him at Regal Cinema.
Yeah.
I might have a picture. I might
Yeah.
pull it
but
up.
but again, whenever I come back, people, more than like mocking or taunting, I see a
Honestly,
face of concern
Mm.
and honest opinions about
let's
what I
go.
should be doing.
Let's hit the gym.
Yeah.
Always ready.
So,
Aye.
but yeah. So
You
yeah,
too,
I don't-
motherfucker.
Yeah.
but yeah,
I'll think about that.
But yeah, I mean, I would love to move back, but there are some underlining stuff that I need to clear out.
Figure it out. Yeah.
Well, Hatfield Souderton accept all and everyone, so
Everyone, yeah.
come anytime. But good to have you back, man.
Thank you.
Good to have you
I'm
back.
glad to be back.
And then on the honest opinion, I wanna say it fucking on record that we truly care about you, all of us.
Yeah.
Every single motherfucker here has talked about you, not probably in front of you, but you know me.
Yeah.
I'm pura nago. I'll come
Yeah.
straight up tell you.
Yeah.
After what happened to your dad,
Yeah.
I truly believe you should open your eyes because we can't afford to lose you.
Absolutely. And I think the concern that everyone has shown me since I've been back.
I can be nice and tell you all positive ways, but that never worked. You know, we had that. You had chat with me. You had chat with
Yeah,
him.
of course.
You had chat with couple other OG friends. You know,
Yeah.
so I wanna be an asshole to you right now and be like, bro, focus. I'm telling you, health is wealth.
No, definitely, and that's the reason why this is my time that I have taken out to focus on myself. I've given this break to myself from all the commotions going out in Texas for myself, because I've been so lonely. And then I don't want to make it sound like an excuse or anything, but it's just that a lot of things were going on when I was there, and
Just move back, bro.
it just took a very bad toll on my mental health as well as physical health. and that's the reason why even my wife was very happy that I took this step of kind of taking a break, coming out here, and because she is in 100% belief that if once I come here, I would have much more ambitious mindset when I move back. If I move back there, or even here, I would have much more different outlook towards my health. But yeah,
Does she have a good group back there?
she does, and that's the reason. At least I'm surviving
Mm-hmm.
because there's a good girls group that she's part of. She's not as engaged as she was with the girls out here. She's still out here talking to everyone out here, like your
I
sister.
don't think so. Girls are engaged here. I feel like if
I
anything,
mean, girls in the sense
the boy,
like
I said,
one. I
you know
think-
when you said you connect, you started where you left off with boys, and I
'Cause you
said
have a
you because we have a dick.
yeah.
I don't
That's
see
the
that
reason.
happening when you
Yeah.
are from the different
I think
gender.
with my wife, I think I can probably say this for a couple people because I have seen them talk, like her sister,
Mm-hmm.
Arpit's wife, Bhumi, and they are close friends.
But if you think
still.
about it, they're not even close. They are close because their husbands are close, right?
Sure.
Like getting it's like your wife, my wife, his wife. Let's say they have
But
to hang out.
it kind of happens, right? One, because
Oh yeah, it happens.
Arpit didn't move to New Jersey. Bhumi moved to PA, where he was living. So what do you do on everyday basis? You become close to the
Agree,
other friend's
agree.
wife. Yeah.
But it will never be as strong as the bond you have.
yeah,
with
no,
the
that's
other one.
because
That's
it
my
but it
point.
happened much
This
later.
is the
That's why.
original group.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is the
Yeah, I
original
was talking
people.
like 10 years
Yeah,
worth
yeah.
of
Yeah.
in a one frame.
Yeah.
And I know you're so lost because you're 10-year older. I mean, younger than us. So no
Yeah.
worries. Just you will love
Keep
America.
up with it.
Nah,
One day you will love pretzel from Wawa and iced tea from Wawa. I promise you.
And this is I think the last advice I would. I mean, just keep up with it, man. This country blesses everyone.
Hmm.
If you
यहाँ
truly
जिंगा business करे नहीं मान है.
yeah, if you keep up with it, if you keep a positive mindset, this country has blessed everyone.
Yeah. Or steal.
Or still blessing.
Nah. Just steal and ask for
Texas.
forgiveness. Right?
Whichever right. I feel very blessed being here.
Oh, I feel it too. I just don't feel blessed about my health.
Hmm.
So I don't know if I want to blame it on America or on me, but fuck it on America. It's too big. But overall, I truly feel I'm very blessed to be in this country. I see myself traveling sometime and I have this thought that would I be ever make it to this part if I was in India? And
Mhm.
the most likely the answer come out in me is just no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So definitely it's a you know it's a dream country for many and no wonder everybody wants to come here. But you
It's a-
gotta hustle too, you know. You can't
It's
just
a blessing in
Nah, nah.
come
disguise.
and you know.
You
You
get
have to hustle.
Hmm.
what you do.
Yeah, that is me. I feel like country gave me a lot, but took big part of my life too. Yeah, and young age. I will see happen when I was 60. I don't give a fuck. Like it's time to go. Fuck it. But
Mm.
in your 20s, bro, that kind of stinks
Yeah.
for rest of my
I mean,
life.
yeah.
That is what bothers me.
You
That's why
have a
I'm doing
whole different
shit that
story.
I missed out. I'm catching up.
I'm surprised you never had a podcast just describing your story.
I'll
think
probably
he-
make my log one day.
Yeah.
I'm writing stuff on document, but
'Cause
like
that's what I mean. I was
He might have in the beginning, like one of the
No,
beginning
it-
podcasts.
in and out
Yeah.
chats, but like the
bro, I smoked
actual-
so much weed I forgot some of the struggle.
okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
We can make like if you want, because like the same thing I did for my bar, because I wanted her story
Yeah,
to
we
be
can do it.
recorded somewhere.
I'll bring my pocket. Now I have two mic.
Mm.
In the pocket, we do it.
Oh, एकदम serious setup.
Oh, serious setup?
Not outside, but outside.
ना
एकदम
दौड़ता
mast.
दौड़ता करिए ना पहला डेविड कॉकिंस ने हाँ
Million so
stay
much.
hard.
पहले बहुत मैं दुखी था अब देखो मैं कितना खुश हो गया हूँ
But yeah, if we'll do it in winter, bro. We got time.
Yeah.
And if I'm still around.
He might be moving. He's not dying.
That's what I heard about.
Where you move?
I don't know, bro. Maybe not too far if anything King of Prussia side. Next thing I want to move is either Florida or California. California is first, Florida is
I'll go
second.
Florida.
My wife has a best friend apparently now, so she lives in Florida, so
Might as well move to Texas at that point.
Texas. I don't know, man. I'm scared of
Big
guns.
medical, dude. Big medical opportunities out there.
Yeah, it
Dude,
is.
Nikhil Bhatt, but he
Yo,
moved
he
out.
been scoring runs. I see his Facebook.
Yeah,
He
that's-
playing good
that-
cricket there.
That's another story. We can talk off the record. Sorry, Nikhil. Nothing against you. You good batsman.
I know him. I used to do umpiring and he used to play here.
Yeah.
I know him.
Yeah.
Personally.
I mean, he's great. He's great. I mean, I don't want to take anything.
I don't think so
away
he
from-
will ever watch this, but yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not taking anything away from him. But either way, he's also a good doctor. He was a doctor here.
Yeah.
He moved up there. Medical is very big in Texas. Texas and medical, dude. There's so many different hospitals and everything going on. It's crazy down there.
Yeah, he's doctor and very passionate. about
Dentists and
cricket.
doctors. Every other nook and corner, you will have a dentist, and same thing with doctors out there. So opportunities are endless every day.
હવે તું ત્યાંથી પાછો આજે હું એકલો જઈને શું કરું?
No, but tu auto to ત્યાં રહી જઈશ ને પાછો. You know, I'll get a company now.
I'm definitely
You just
looking
think-
forward to that.
Yeah, he's also in
Where,
the thoughts.
where in Texas would you go?
Houston, બીજે ક્યાં આવવાના? હું ક્યાં કરા?
હું ક્યાં કારણ બધા ભેગા થઈને કહેશે?
Yeah, one more question. So there are a lot of Mexicans out there, right? Like
Uh-huh.
the influence of the food it is different than PA.
Oh yeah, different.
Like what we
Yo,
what
food
we have
in
is
Houston was bomb, bro.
Plaza
You can have
Azteca and
them.
Margarita.
Bakwas. અહીંયા bakwas.
Third class. They had first class Mexican. Some fajita came with some butter on top, bro. I swear to God, that shit was
Where was
bomb.
habanero butter?
When we were in Texas, one other night, all we did was just try tacos from each of the stalls.
Yeah.
Just one taco. Don't ever get full from one stall. Like you skip and go to the other one, go to the other
We
one.
tried
go to the
7,
other
8
Taco
different
hopping.
taco places. Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
bro,
much
so
taco hopping
good.
in Austin. But Houston, place he came from, he drove us around. He took us, different places. I personally liked it. After I came back from there, I'm saying, if my whole group from here, what it comes down to end of the day for everybody is people or place.
Hmm.
If I had all these people that I'm connected here, and
would
if I
never
had
move
if I have enough money, I would bring them all to either somewhere in California where weather is good, or like Texas. Houston was incredibly good, bro. Not gonna lie, crazy traffic, but and the food options were.
That Korean
So
ice
good.
cream
Yeah.
was...
We still think about it.
So
bro.
me, so me.
So
That
me, we
shit
still
was-
think about it.
We still don't have it here.
Dude, even Mehul and Neil, who are from Austin, like 2 hours away from me, their wives still calls me. It's like, we're coming. Can we go to the Korean place?
Mhm.
Indeed, it was really good.
Why is it not everywhere if it's so good?
It's a growing place.
Style.
Yeah,
Ice cream.
like there is like at the end of the day, it's soft ice cream. So at the end of the day,
But
It's
the
the
waffle,
waffle.
yeah.
And
that-
the flavor of the
and the
soft.
flavor like
Yeah.
ube, taro. Nobody thinks about
but
it.
I'm not even big fan of waffle. And that day, bro, that thing hit good.
It's so
Grab
good.
this opportunity. Start
Yeah.
here.
Nah.
You can start a business here. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But
me, so
they-
me.
પેલું શું કે એને શું કે was the capital G ને ચાલુ કરવા.
Big man.
Big
I
man
know.
નું big account.
IBM, we'll forget about IBM. So
હા એ જ કદે બ્રો ફિલ્મમાં તું સોમી ઓપન કદે એની માને અમે હવારથી હોત ત્યાં જઈશું વીકેન્ડમાં
ખાવા માટે કે કામ કરવા માટે?
કામ કરવા
કામ કરીશું બ્રો તાર માટે એવું પે આપજે પણ.
અરે ભાઈ, તો બધાને મળવાના તો હોય ને, એવું પણ લેવું પડવાનું.
No, but that was good. So Houston, I personally liked it. Austin was also for youngster, like if you're in college. Like
It's
I
a
wish
young town, yeah.
I saw Austin when I was in 2010, like this. I think I would have picked one of the university near 6th Street. Bas.
that street vibe, I loved it so.
Yeah, મને બહુ ગમે.
I don't
What
think there
else?
is anything to do with age. Like, because when we went to Comedy Factory or the Comedy Mothership, right? It wasn't just youngsters.
Yeah, there was a lot of
Right?
young.
Even
also-
throughout the 6th, it wasn't just like college students. There were so many like
Yeah.
our age or
You been
if
to
not
6th
older.
Street?
Yeah.
Yeah, like after 12, I realized it started popping more.
Mm.
Like it was dead till 12, bro. You think, oh, night is about to end. Nah, bro.
It's just starting.
At 12, night started.
Yeah.
At 2 o'clock,
It popping.
it was insanely crazy people. I don't know where they came from. They just woke up from a nap, be like, yo, 2 a.m., we gotta go.
Where were we going about in scooter? Was that Houston or Austin?
Austin.
Austin?
Yeah, we loved that scooter ride in
Yeah, that
Austin.
scooter
too.
ride is
Uber scooter ride.
Back and forth, back and forth.
But what was your take about Buc-ee's?
It was okay.
The
I
gas
didn't eat
station.
anything. I wasn't feeling good that day when we went to
No, but just
Buc-ee's.
the
size of
the
Size?
grand- the
Yeah.
grandeur of that
Mm.
place.
Yeah.
Humongous.
And
Humongous.
Imagine 156 pump of gas.
Yeah, I know Bucky's, right?
Yeah.
They're starting here soon.
Really?
Yeah.
Here.
Wow.
I thought that was limited to South.
No, it's not like Wawa. They are like limiting themselves. They are like expand everywhere right now. But they might not expand as big as Texas. I'm pretty sure.
Mhm.
Plus Texas, food-wise, Indian,
Yeah.
Mexican.
What is it?
everything.
Bira tacos?
Birria tacos.
Oh
And-
my god.
Birria tacos.
More than birria, bro. Barbecue.
There's a place here in Telford.
Dude.
It is called Frida's.
Yeah, we've been there.
Oh, yeah.
Yo.
yeah. Band
there,
થઈ ગયું ને?
No,
chalu.
Chalu
So
hai.
what
It's
was
one
it?
of the.
We still order
It's the
there.
one where you knocked out because you were so high.
Oh, okay, okay.
We went.
That's
with
in
her,
Telford.
Is it something
Yo.
compared to Houston though?
Frida's. And it's like,
I'm
There's
for
a-
him. For him.
no, I mean,
Bro,
there's
No, it's
Spanish-
good. Frida's 100% here. I would recommend it every day.
Yeah.
I think they moved from New York.
But
and they
nothing
started this
can
own
beat the
business.
taco I
Yeah,
had
I
on
know,
6th
but-
Street.
The first one.
The first one
cart.
with the oh my god,
The
I
first
still
cart.
think about
The
it.
next time you come, there's a food cart that opened like 5 minutes from my house. Where we saw the In-N-Out burger place. Right there, they have a new food truck.
Mm.
They do birria tacos.
I was disappointed with barbecue though. I was expecting a
No,
lot.
but
but
we
we
didn't
went
go
to,
to
like,
right spot.
very,
We
very
gotta go
local
to the
joint.
spot I found. The food logger goes, if you vegan, don't come even 2 mile of radius. Like that's the spot. we went.
Yeah, like I mean, the one we went because it was like such a last minute decision of like, oh, we want to do.
I ain't gonna
barbecue.
lie, I actually like that one
What,
more than
barbecue?
Mission Barbecue.
Oh, no, compared to Mission Barbecue, but I eat all kinds of meat. So
Yeah.
my expectations was like up there for
But
Texas.
Ito, I think we didn't have enough experience. But next time, let's just take a trip for a weekend. If
Mm.
the $100 ticket pops up, just to
But Indian
Yeah.
food,
Do
Mexican
I mean-
food,
yeah.
I mean, easy.
it's like is in. I got enough room for everyone. You get a room. You get a room. You get a room.
Yeah, he's a nice
What
house,
was,
by the way.
what was the other thing we tried? Freaking shooting range.
Oh, man. Texas guns and Texas food is next level.
How about Advance Lane?
I don't know.
Advance-
about that.
No, we're talking shooting.
You don't understand what I'm saying? Advance
No.
Lane? Nobody?
Nobody.
You don't know what is on 309 Advance Lane?
We were bowling ball.
No?
No, are you talking about the girls? No, there
We
was
call it
that was
advanced
not
lane.
much of
I mean,
Scenario.
we didn't particularly go for that route or look, but was it with you guys? The OMG burger that we went, the burger place.
We went to Mexican spot.
yeah. We
this-
went to
this other
Mexican and then the Korean.
shooting range and the Korean ice cream
Yeah.
and
Do you have Surti food down there?
Dude, come by.
Gotaro?
That you can find it in my own home.
No,
I have
but-
surtis.
But I also find Houston was very populated as well. Like traffic was
was
insane.
insane.
Insane to me, bro.
But
Like I'm not
again-
used to with that in Philly either. Like this was like
But again,
next
you
level.
having like 15, 16 lanes of highways.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
It was
that-
insane. It was
they have
insane.
It's scary to drive.
Texas definitely too big. If I don't think so. My
Because
dad
everyone
can
drives
drive.
a fucking truck out there, dude. Everything looks big out there.
Yeah.
Like you look up around.
Like I don't think so.
That's why
our
I got
parents can
influenced
drive
to
there.
getting a truck
Or
up there.
it will take them years to get settled.
Who?
My parents, if they
In
drive in
Houston?
Texas,
Yeah.
anywhere, Houston, even go to Austin. side.
પર કસીને તા મું થવું આ લોકોને
Yo.
મસ્ત ઘર મળી ગયું તું અહીંયા HO ભર્યા છે અત્યારે.
Yeah, I mean definitely Texas influenced
Where
me
we
a
at,
lot.
bro? Damn, we killing
1
it.
hour
See, you
25.
realize it's 1 hour 25 minutes, bro. I told you time goes like very smoothly here.
As you gotta make sure. Is that camera on? Yep, it's good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
good.
it is.
Or when that turns off, that's when the podcast ends.
No, we can
No.
end any time. There is no limit.
No, I mean I'm enjoying it, so I'm okay running it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you guys have a limit on uploading it.
We don't like. It's just if we make it too big, we have to do 2 parts. I think because people don't click or
Oh,
watch. Nobody gonna spend their 1 hour 25 minutes to listen to everything,
Absolutely. I mean, I won't even myself, but all in all honesty,
I
Are you?
lis-
Did
I
you even
listen to-
subscribe?
yes, I am.
Okay, good.
I listen to 3-hour, 4-hour podcasts. No
I-
problem.
Yeah, I listen to our own podcast for like almost like 20, 25 minutes for sure.
No, I start off good listening to you, but then couple times I just were like, it just the.
Mm.
I
I
mean,
mean, it depends on the conversation.
Yeah.
Like the interest makes a huge difference, and then
Yeah.
what we're talking about. If like You fucking married already. Don't give a shit about what wedding is about. And we were talking about wedding.
No, like
this
the
and that.
running part, right? Like there was a podcast strictly on running and everything on
Oh yeah,
on all
Kunal's.
that. Yeah,
Kunal's
I was like, I got engaged about how everything started,
Mm-hmm.
but by the time in the middle, I just lost so interest. And
Bro, you gotta follow that guy on Instagram. We just living. He's actually living.
He quit his job.
for
He coaches people to run, and him and his wife have a business. They own dentistry.
Oh.
okay,
But more than that, he goes for rock climbing and shit, and the pictures comes out too fucking good, bro.
well, when you are an influencer now, in a way,
Mm-hmm.
But doing that requires like big balls.
I mean,
Yeah,
even if I was
definitely,
skinny,
yes.
like I'm not saying because I'm like big guy, but even if I was skinny, I would not go for rock climbing, dude.
Yeah, these guys like I seen some of his hikes and I'm like, hey, yo, this
Yeah.
is next level
I get
stuff.
scared
This
right
is like next. Like when you look at some video, be like, "Kyo stupid au karo gaya to se." He could be one of those. He's tough guy, bro. He's a
does
tough
parkour
cookie
and
to
everything too?
fucking hang
Not
out.
parkour. It's just like
Just rock climbing?
like runs mountains and hikes mountains.
Hike mountains. Yeah, but yeah, yo, he's the guy you should make, bro.
You want to lose weight?
You wanna lose weight? You
Running.
should make him your coach.
Running.
I'm telling you.
Let's start
If
out
he
with
says
walking,
bend over,
obviously,
you should
then.
bend over. If he says run, you should run. I'm telling you, except you should go see him.
And he's not one of those who's like strict with diet. He has chai every day. He eats whatever he wants on weekends. He drinks beer.
But he runs crazy. And I'm telling you wanna make change, it will never start here.
And he's
there,
coaching.
there. It will only start with you.
He's coaching.
Listen to me, bro,
Yeah.
once. I used to be, you've seen me before, 104 pounds.
Jigar, right? Jigar started coaching
Yeah,
with him.
Jigar started coaching.
Jigar is what team does
He
he
knows
play?
Jigar, lefty baller
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Bensalem.
Yeah, he
I
started
know,
coaching
Woodward.
with him.
Woodward, yeah. So point is just, do something for you at this point, bro. Even if you move back, forget about hangout, drinks, chilling, take a
yeah.
big break for a year and surprise people. Like next time they see you, be like, damn, Sagar,
That's the plan right now.
Because there is two way I can say damn. It's like, oh, damn, Sagar. Damn, Sagar, See the difference?
I want the first one.
Yeah.
I like the first one.
I was just giving you example.
That the extended
We like
word
the
is
first
also-
one too.
Yeah, I also prefer first one, bro. Any
Yeah.
given day, you tell me.
Yeah.
You wanna come? I was gonna offer you. Let's do challenge. I'm trying to gain weight, but I'm not eating enough at home. I've been lazy, not cooking. We can do like challenge. $1,000. We put it. We give it to Sandy. Whoever wins, take it, or whoever fails, lose it.
Okay.
Kind of thing, right? You have to lose certain thing within couple months. I have to gain certain in within months. Consistency is what we need. This motherfucker go to bed at 9, wake up every day at 4 and go to gym. And I go PG. Like I could sleep at 9, wake up, same follow, but I go to gym randomly once a day.
Yeah. No, gym is definitely something.
Yeah, but I'm not just eating
Yeah.
enough.
Physical exercise is a must.
So if you wanna do something like that, if you think that will motivate you, we'll do it. Or if you don't, it doesn't have to be money. It has to be like
No, definitely. I mean,
something that
I
can
have a
motivate
hired nutritionist before,
Hmm.
and no, trust me, 1 month I lost 75 pounds. 1 month.
Yeah, I lost good weight, but then again,
I'm telling you, it works.
It helps. 100%
It
helps
works,
people who
but you
already
have
know.
to follow to the T.
Yeah.
What they tell you, you follow to the
the
T.
T.
Then
Yeah.
do it, bro.
But the thing is that that's what I'm saying. I have so much distraction up there, and so I'm demotivated because I have
That distraction should almost play in your favor. Like if I feel like I'm a different personality too.
Yeah,
I could spend days without like fucking meeting anyone, doing anything like that.
yeah.
So if you're like that is your distraction where you have no one, anything, you talk to the all you do is fucking work out and eat right. Work out and eat right.
No,
Either
that's
way,
what-
you don't check your phone. So let's not put that as a
No, I
distraction.
do check. So here's the thing: I do check my phone. It's just
So
when
you're
I
not
reply-
connected.
It's like,
Bro, we get your replies days, if not weeks,
Weeks
after.
after. Sometimes he's replying into the groups, okay? But he's not opening your personal message from week ago.
yeah, because
How
you're
does
so far
that make
down.
How does that make sense?
No, but because it's so far down now.
Bro is lazy to scroll. क्या चलेगा बे तू? तेरे को दौड़ना है. Kuch karo.
I'm not lazy to scroll. It's just like I'm like, too many messages.
You know there is a button up top called unread, so it filter out only unreads.
But then you will never get my answer. Then at least when I go back and check whoever I don't answer, like I feel like okay, I need to answer them back. So yeah. When I do answer now, I'm
Now,
getting
that point
better.
is, if you by yourself, you're not connected to world, you're not checking your phone often, then what do? Nothing. You work on yourself. You then come out from the shadow and surprise the world.
Yeah.
That is what you do.
I think this same time next year, I do.
It's on a fucking live. I mean, it's on record.
It's on
That
record
turned
now.
off, by the way.
Oh,
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
that
turned
got
off.
turned off.
Yeah.
We can keep talking. Keep talking.
Nah, I'm gonna say it. This is on me. Sagar saying next year, this time what?
Next year, this time I'll be surprised with the damn.
Next year
Not
he
the
will surprise us.
damn, but the damn.
Alright, we are excited to see that change, bro. And we will support you any way possible.
Same time next year, you will see a huge difference.
Yo, that guy will put a reminder in his phone and he will follow up next year. You don't know that guy.
Yeah, I know him.
He's gonna do something like that. He's gonna be like, yo, let me check.
Yeah.
Enough batteries? 7%. I mean, we can. It's been 1 hour,
Yeah,
32 minutes.
yeah.
But if it started, we can just say hi, hello, bye.
Yeah.
So,
The maja in pan.
It's amazing. Like, dude, I mean, I was
It
like,
kills your time.
Yeah.
I mean, I always
gotta
wondered,
do-
like,
now
how
we
you
can
guys keep
channel
on
Amala.
this conversation, keep rolling and rolling and rolling. But when I came
it
here, like,
does.
before coming here, I even asked you, do I need to be prepared with anything? And you were like, no, just
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
told him.
I say be yourself. There is no question. They think we ask them questions. This is not interview. This is hangout.
Yeah.
This is the name itself says noob podcast. Like,
We don't
all
know
of
what
it.
we're
We don't know what we're doing. We're just doing it because we have stuff around us.
Yeah.
Like
And this started right out at the COVID or after COVID?
the last year, so like after COVID.
I mean, it's a
But
good
but
concept.
you guys enjoy. I'm glad you guys came back. You had your own unique stories.
Yep.
We truly enjoyed.
Thank you.
We know you for a long time. There are some repeating stories we don't enjoy, but we are looking forward
For next year.
for
next
next
year.
year.
Yeah.
And I will keep fucking check on this.
2024,
If he does,
723.
if he
Yeah.
does that, who's gonna be next? Who gotta look that way? PMP.
Ah.
Dude, I want to bet money on that part now.
I don't care about rest, bro. I'm focused on you.
No, I'm focused on me. I mean, I'm not really here to do any like competitions with anyone out here. I'm not here to prove anyone anything. I'm here for
This
myself.
motherfucker set up a reminder on his phone. Bro, I'm not kidding.
No, I'm
You will
telling
get a
you.
message and he will just post it everywhere. I'm not even kidding. He will post it in our group. We'll all check on
That's how
you.
it's gonna start, though.
But do it, bro. Do it. What's stopping you? Nothing.
No, nothing. No, I mean,
Nothing.
I mean,
Surprise the world. Surprise the world. Surprise everyone who's doubting you.
one way or the other.
Quite your haters.
Yeah, no.
But regardless, we are happy to have you back. Don't move back to Houston. Don't move to Houston. You just met the whole lounge. How you like it so far?
It's good.
It's good. You sure? Are you concerned about both brothers?
We are too.
Because we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
He goes, yeah.
He goes, I think what they want to say is there's life beyond Hull Lounge.
Nah. He recently made friends. He is a good chill. I went to dinner with him and we had a talk and stuff. He's a good chill. He's doing just fine by himself. I realize he's not one of those who's just he
It's
work.
up, yeah.
He's educated. Everything, good background.
Just make the right decisions, I guess.
Yeah.
But anything you wanna say
No,
or
Thank
anything you wanna ask?
you. That camera doesn't. I don't see like.
It's not working?
Nah.
but that's okay. I think this one is still working, but no, definitely.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad then. My bad.
No,
Yeah.
but thank you for having us.
Thank you
I
guys
mean,
for
it's all-
having us.
I mean,
Was a great time.
yeah.
Yeah, we always
After that-
enjoy.
Always
long
come
day.
back.
After that
I don't-
long day.
I don't know how much you're into football just yet, but the season's starting, so we'll be coming here to
not
talk
much.
a lot more.
I just know Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Come then, bro.
Yeah.
But it's almost 1:35, and it was a great conversation. Thank you both for coming. Thanks for Sandy for hosting this on the last
Thank
minute.
you.
Harshit, we did miss you. hope everything's okay, and see you soon. We haven't seen him in a long time, so I almost forgot
I
his
saw
face.
him actually yesterday
Oh damn!
on the
you
ground.
You saw him sooner than we did.
Yeah. He came with what's the
Ruansi.
dog's name?
Uno.
Uno.
Mm.
I saw him with Uno. He was going out for rounds, and then he was like, "I'm going to pick up my brother-in-law and everyone tomorrow."
Mm.
Yeah.
So I saw him yesterday.
Yeah. So.
But me and Harshit go back, so representing Harshit for today.
Hey, that's why I say today we went big.
Yeah.
Today we were big, yeah, baby.
Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Whoever's watching till last minute, you are the real one. If I ever win lottery, I got you.
Me too.
How do we know who's watching till?
I know Deep watch it.
But they're telling us. Is there a way to check?
There is no way to
should
check,
be.
but Deep is very honest about this. He sometimes halfway he finds something. I don't know if he messaged you, but he messaged me, and I know that he watched it. So I know he watches. Sometime my wife watches it, the whole thing. Madhvi, I'm sure there are a couple others, but strangers watch our shows more than our close
Followers?
ones. Yeah,
Mm.
I have a feeling. But
That's
regardless,
always
We
the
did break
case.
100.
we did break 100. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's good.
Well, thousands not far, guys.
Yeah.
That's when we start making money, baby.
Yeah.
That's
then I
when we
think
start
soon you're gonna be-
sponsoring
And
better
then
chairs, better lights.
We put that bottle up here.
Bottle
At that
up
point.
here. Mehul was, by the way, the first one where we drink on podcast.
Thank you, Mehul, for being the OG drinker.
Nah, usually we do. Like, if someday Karan comes, we're gonna probably smoke too. Not here, probably outside, but we're gonna do it.
Be high podcast. I think the plan is to do it on Halloween because he doesn't want to show his face. So we'll have a mask on, but
Yeah.
it'll be high behind the mask.
Hide behind the-
call Baba too.
Yeah,
Baba.
Babaji. Yeah,
He's good at debate.
But he sometimes just argues.
Who,
argues.
Babaji?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like sometimes he knows he's wrong.
I know.
He knows.
That
He
day he was
literally knows
completely
he's wrong, but he
was
just
like,
doesn't want to
"Bro,
stop.
Goes before hose. He was taking that into a new direction. I have never seen a guy like that.
He
And
knows he was wrong. From minute he found out he's wrong,
Exactly.
he's like,
But
अभी
still he
तो
was like,
हम
you know,
तुम्हारा change
I-
कर देंगे
I
mind.
still wanna talk.
Yeah.
but still-
That's why. But regardless, it's a good crew to hang out with.
Nah,
PG
no,
crew
I love
is,
it. PG crew is fun.
the funnest crew I ever been around. Like the stories from Karan is the classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the best stories.
I know.
Surprisingly,
I know.
just amaze me.
Yeah.
What you
So,
do?
but those people don't come, man.
It's
I
about to
wish they
die.
come. But anyways, it's about to die. So like, share, subscribe. Toko like. Who can Karan?
Kati, Surati.
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 All right.
Subscribe karo,
Thank you
mapat mana
guys.
juo.
Yo. We gotta take picture, right?
Doesn't matter.
Alright.
I just like
Like, share,
whatever.
subscribe,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Thanks for
Okay.
tuning in. Bye bye.
For the record, you ain't tryna grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't tryna link no time to